New at 9. Crumbling stairs injure 3 people, yet residents are still forced to use what they call death traps. The local I-Team reveals more accidents waiting to happen.
Local I-Team investigator Maria Hallis has been reporting on this problem for almost 9 months now, confronting management at a South Memphis apartment complex where at least 3 people have fallen through broken stairs.
And tonight, Maria's investigation shows just how widespread this problem is at low-rent apartments where tenants often lack the resources to sue.
Imagine walking upstairs like these when suddenly they collapse and you fall. This problem is real and endangers hundreds of lives in Memphis. What's more, the documents we've obtained show the city's known about it for several months and allowed the problem to grow worse. Falling through concrete stairs was the last thing on Sharonda Holmes' mind, so when the steps gave way outside of her apartment in South Memphis, she panicked.
Yeah, I started screaming, I started crying because I was expecting to walk down the stairs and throw the trash away, but I never made it.
A lower stair broke her fall and prevented Holmes from dropping 20 feet. But this mother and her infant were not as lucky. Sharita Corbin and baby Madison plummeted through the exact same staircase at Willow Oaks Apartments last February, 8 months before the Holmes incident. Concrete slabs that look like these hit 5-month-old baby Madison in the head. Neighbors rushed in to help.
And then the baby was not crying or anything, so we thought the baby was dead.
Her eyes was actually like going to her back of her head.
Memphis police reported Madison suffered skull fractures. Corbin and Madison recovered, but the incidents 8 months apart left us wondering why residents at Willow Oaks remain exposed. So we asked Memphis-based structural engineer Harvey Markham. And based on the photos Markham looked at with us, he said the stairs are unsafe.
There is no structural element there to carry that load. So to that degree, they are dangerous.
Steel frames and pans hold up this staircase, but look here, you can see it peeling away from the staircase, leaving gaping holes in the concrete.
I would think if you were aware that that tread had broken, you would hope to find out why it was broken and then proceed to make sure the others didn't break.
Instead, the documents we obtained show city code enforcement closed the case last March after the broken landing was replaced. But Markham says they're still unsafe. This looks like an extreme version to me of some bad erosion. Is that?
Yeah, it's pretty severe.
Severe enough that Memphis firefighters who rescued baby Madison called the stairways dangerous and recommended residents be relocated. And even though the warnings reached top brass at Memphis Fire Department, code enforcement closed the case 20 days later. Those fire department emails not only warned other stairways at Willow Oaks were a problem, but also identified at least 2 other apartment complexes around Memphis as similarly unsafe. Here are the stairs at Kimball Cabana Apartments in South Memphis and the main walkway at Cherokee Square Apartments in South Memphis, where most of the steel has disappeared, leaving crumbling concrete. Do you think that these meet the code?
In this condition of the photographs that I've seen, I don't think that they would.
It's very scary. It's horrible because you fear for your life and you don't know what's going to happen if you try to come outside of the door.
Hundreds of people at these complexes like Holmes have no choice but to use these stairs. Stairways that Holmes now calls death traps. In South Memphis, I'm Maria Hallis for the local I-Team.
Now, Maria reached out to the Deputy Director of Code Enforcement for months about the staircase concerns, but it wasn't until we told the city we were running this story that they immediately sent inspectors to post notices of an upcoming inspection.
Well, residents call them death traps, collapsing, crumbling stairs, which put hundreds of Memphians in jeopardy. Now, the city has known about it for months, but only when I-Team investigator Maria Hollis told the city of Memphis that we were running a story to expose the widespread problem, did city code enforcement take action to stop it from growing worse.
As the local I-Team's Maria House reports, city code enforcement officers swept through the Willow Oaks Apartments today in Memphis, and the local I-Team was there.
Code enforcement inspectors checked out Willow Oaks Apartments Tuesday. They're looking for code violations, including crumbling stairs. City council members who watched our original story are demanding accountability. Here, and at 2 other complexes in South Memphis.
They're falling almost to their death, and nothing is being done about it. The only time the city gets anything done is when they know a reporter is going out there. I mean, it's inane, it's insane. Nobody should have to live like that.
City Council member Janice Fullov says she's heartbroken after our investigation revealed a life-threatening problem went virtually ignored for months at Willow Oaks Apartments by the landlord and code enforcement. After our report exposed deteriorating stairs, Memphis code inspectors swept through Willow Oaks searching for violations. One inspector lifts a slab of concrete off of this stairway.
I would not want to live in those conditions myself, and so I'm not going to allow any resident, if I discover something like this exists, then I'm definitely going to address it.
Steps on the staircase broke 2 separate times, causing serious injury. The first last February sent Sharita Corbin and 5-month-old baby Madison to intensive care.
The baby was not crying or anything, so we thought the baby was dead.
The same staircase broke a second time in September, injuring Sharonda Holmes while she dumped the trash.
Yeah, this is where my ankle, I hurt my ankle at, my foot went through there.
Structural engineer Harvey Markham looked at photos with us.
And really there is no structural element there to carry that load. So to that degree, they are dangerous.
We confronted management at Willow Oaks about the stairs across the property in February. Do you know that other places over here have problems with concrete? In May, we filmed. Hey, don't, you're assaulting us. And in October, you know, there are stairs broken over here.
The man came to fix them. Would you please leave?
But it's not just those stairs. But problems grew. City code enforcement found these stairs met code after reported property owner Blue Salt Limited Liability Company repaired a broken landing, but no other parts of the same rickety staircase. Approval from code enforcement contradicts earlier warnings from firefighters that the stairs were dangerous, residents should be relocated, and other stairs were unsafe in the complex. City Council members Wanda Halbert and Fullov say this door-to-door inspection by code enforcement is a firm step in the right direction. Both want to see results.
Code enforcement has reassured me they are on top of it, but I am going to ask for a written report to see what is the outcome, what have they discovered in all of the apartment complexes.
I'm going to stand up and I'm going to ask other people to come and stand with me so that we can help these individuals, help these people, because except by the grace of God, there go I.
In South Memphis, I'm Maria Hallis for the Local I-Team.
Memphis inspectors found thousands of health and safety violations at Willow Oaks apartment in South Memphis and are now demanding action. The results came in response to a Local I-Team investigation exposing the potentially deadly problems jeopardizing lives. Local I-Team's Maria Hallis uncovered documents showing the city recognized a danger but did virtually nothing until her reports. Maria joins us live from the studio. Good evening, Maria.
Well, good evening, Brandon. This is the report that details inspection results at 41 buildings. Inspectors found damaged staircases at 35 of those 41 buildings, violated health and safety codes. Dangerous stairs are among 2,000 health and safety violations assessed against Willow Oaks apartment owners, a result that startles tenant Denise Butler.
I'm surprised because we just moved over here and I didn't know how this was going on.
A Memphis code enforcement inspection found that out of 41 buildings examined, 39 had health and safety problems and 35 had damaged stairs. Steve Barlow is an attorney who fights blight.
The things that are the worst things about a troubled complex like this are things that are not safe for children.
A baby and her mother went into intensive care after falling through one of the staircases at Willow Oaks. Even after repairs, Sharonda Holmes later fell through the same staircase. Cora Properties LLC recently bought the properties. The owner must appear at a hearing next week to show a plan to make repairs. And if Cora does not submit the plan or make repairs, the apartment could be shut down and residents relocated.
When there is an immediate health and safety concern, something dangerous, something like that, then we have the power at the city to shut the place down immediately, you know, in order to protect the public safety and health and welfare.
Butler, who says she's fighting to get her heater fixed, now worries about collapsing stairs.
If I'd known about this, I would not have moved here.
Well, violation of some of the code enforcement orders could result in a misdemeanor or fines of thousands of dollars. Cora Properties is scheduled to meet with the city on January 4th. For the Local I-Team, I'm Maria Hallis.